Mr. Alberti, first of all, I'm happy to see you here in Astana Opera. This is a place we are all proud about. And Astana Opera, they have some agreements with San Carlo, with La Scala, and for us it's thing of proud. And how do you think? What kind of place the opera can take? What kind of meaning it can be for people? And for example, in Italy, how is it in Italy?
Great. I think that there's a bond linking the first theater where opera were made public in Italy, Teatro San Cassiano in Venice, to this place. The Astana Opera is an Italian temple, Italian design, Italian architect, Italian marbles, Italian furniture, Italian acoustic. So it's a place, where I think it's better for an Italian ambassador to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the independence of the country. The Astana Opera is a typical building that shows how the country is looking into the future, not only into the past. 30th anniversary is something that is useful to project the country towards the future. And this place is a place of culture, and culture are one of the drivers to take the country into the future, to solidify relations with other countries, to position Kazakhstan in the world. Yes, let me say that 75 years of work is not so long time, but I believe that to some extent diplomacy resembles agriculture. First, you need to prepare the ground, to plow the land, to sow the seeds, and then to cultivate, to take care of your cultivation, and then at the end, to reap the fruit of your work. So it's exactly what I wanted to do in the first part of my mandate, to listen and to meet as many people as possible in order to learn as much as possible of this country. Opera is one of the axes around which we want to reinforce the cultural relations between Italy and Kazakhstan. Historically, there is a great tradition of relations, and not by chance, the concert dedicated to the first president celebration will be directed by an Italian maestro, Alvise Casellati, and there will be a Kazakh soprano singer, Maria Mudriak, ideally representing the strength of relations around opera that Italy and Kazakhstan have. Italy is a good partner for Kazakhstan in Europe, and I think that Kazakhstan is the same, a good partner for Italy in Central Asia. We strongly support the role that Kazakhstan is playing in this region, and I think that we can develop a sort of good relations also in different sectors. We prepare the next meeting, 1+5 Italy plus the 5 stand, which is about to be taken in Uzbekistan. And on the economic side, we supported the Italian airlines company NEOS to test the direct flight in Milan-Almaty, which is expected to be regularized as soon as the COVID permits. We have organized it together with the Italian trade agency in Almaty, the first fashion show after the COVID in Central Asia, which took place in Almaty on October 7th. And on the cultural side, we have completed the preparatory work for the opening of the Italian Cultural Institute, which will happen next year in Almaty to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between our two countries.
You're going to open Italian Institute in Almaty. What is the aim of this, and why it's going to happen?
Yeah, next year the Italian government wants to open a new Italian Cultural Institute in Almaty, and it will have a regional coverage. So the reason why we decided to do that is because culture, in our vision, is a platform, ideal platform to strengthen political, economic relations with our friend countries. So it will be in Almaty in order to have a regional coverage, but in Kazakhstan, because we believe that Kazakhstan is a partner in the Central Asia, ideal partner for Italy. So we will develop a sort of cultural initiative, not only in the classical, traditional way, but also putting some innovative methodology in promoting Italian culture. So we believe that culture is a driver to promote business as well, and to promote, a sort of relations that can be improved through culture itself. In the 30th anniversary of our diplomatic relations, it's a sort of legacy that we want to leave. And our idea is to promote something new as well, because the celebration is not only to look back, but as I said, also to look forward. That's the idea, and that's the reason why we want to have our Italian Cultural Institute in Almaty. Yeah, you say right. Small and medium enterprises represent 95% of our GDP in Italy, which is a huge number. And 90% of those companies are made of less than 10 employees. Very small companies. But despite that, Italy could reach out a very high level of industrialization. We are the 5th most industrialized countries worldwide. And that proves that also small and medium enterprises are extremely useful for the growth of the country. The economic model of Kazakhstan is completely different. It's based on big state-owned companies. But I think that we can play on complementarity. We are two complementary countries, We have something that can help to one another to make our respective economies more competitive, more dynamic, and more diversified. As far as I understand, the business environment in Kazakhstan has improved significantly. This country is ranked at 25 out of 190 economies worldwide by the World Bank in the Doing Business Index. So it's something very good. There is a lot to do together if we want to make small and medium companies flourish. And I think that Italy can help. We are here. I just want to emphasize that Italy is here not just an investor. We are here not just an exporter. We want to be here as a partner, which is something different. And partnership means to put something together.
Could you please tell me, how do you think, what is common for us and for Italian people?
It's quite surprising when you land this country to feel welcomed immediately as an Italian, because we are far away, Italy and Kazakhstan are very far away countries, but they share a set of values that make you feel at home. One, to give an example, is hospitality. You feel welcome. That's a great sensation, because you feel that people are welcoming you as a special guest, And probably this comes from the nomadic culture, and that's something that in Italy we have to. To host people is the best way to enrich yourself. So when you host people, you are making a present to yourself. That's very clear in Kazakhstan as well. So there is a lot of potential of cooperation, and we want to increase and to attract companies, Italian companies, to Kazakhstan in order for help Kazakhstan to reach out to the ambitious goals that the country has fixed in the Kazakhstan 2050 strategic vision. I give myself a task to exploit the unexploited, Our relations are excellent, but I think that there is a huge potential to be still exploited.